The African savanna awakens as golden sunlight spills over endless grasslands, and with it rises the unmistakable roar of a lion, a sound that can travel up to 5 miles across the plains. This powerful call is more than just a warning, it is a declaration of territory, strength, and legacy. In today's Journey on Animal Forever US, we step inside the world of lions, the undisputed kings of the savanna. Their story is one of raw power, intense battles, family bonds, survival, and a fragile balance between life and death. Lions are magnificent, but they are also complex. Every roar, every hunt, every moment of rest hides a deeper meaning, and today we uncover it all. When people think of lions, they often imagine a fierce predator ruling the plains with unmatched dominance. But the truth is far richer. Lions live in groups called prides, and unlike most big cats that prefer solitude, lions are social. A pride is a close-knit community made up of females, their cubs, and usually 1 to 3 dominant males. These males may look like the leaders, but the real heart of the pride is the lionesses. They are the hunters, the caretakers, and the backbone that keeps life flowing. Every member depends on the other, and this teamwork is what makes lions unique among big cats. In the early morning, lionesses begin scanning the horizon, planning their next hunt. Hunting is not a random activity but an art passed down through generations. Lionesses work together in perfect coordination, each understanding her role. Some approach silently from the side, others circle around the back, and one initiates the chase. Their target is usually the weak, the old, or the inattentive, because even for powerful lions, hunting is incredibly risky. Prey like zebras, buffalo, and wildebeest fight back with deadly force. One wrong step can mean serious injury or even death. Despite their reputation as fierce predators, lions actually fail hunts far more often than they succeed. Yet their persistence is what ensures the survival of the pride. When the hunt is successful, the entire pride gathers around the kill. But the feast is not peaceful. Dominant males eat first, followed by lionesses, and finally the cubs. This might seem unfair, but in the wild hierarchy is essential. Male lions defend the pride from rival males and predators. Their strength and bravery allow the pride to survive in a dangerous environment. In return, they claim the first share of every meal. This balance keeps order and prevents constant conflict within the group. Life for lion cubs is especially challenging. They are born blind and helpless, relying completely on their mothers. The first few months are filled with danger. Hyenas, leopards, wild dogs, and even adult male lions pose deadly threats. But as they grow, cubs learn to stalk, pounce, and play fight. These playful movements are actually training for the real challenges ahead. Through interaction with their siblings and cousins, they develop strength, teamwork, and confidence. Play is their classroom, and the savanna is their school. One of the most dramatic events in a lion's life is the battle over pride leadership. When young males reach maturity, they are pushed out of the pride. Their journey into adulthood begins with wandering alone or forming small coalitions with their brothers. These coalitions are powerful alliances, built not out of weakness but out of strategy. A group of 2 or 3 male lions has a much higher chance of taking over a pride than a single male. When they challenge the resident male, the confrontation is intense. Roars echo through the grasslands, and the fight can be brutal. If the newcomers win, they take control of the pride, but this victory often comes with a heartbreaking cost. New males kill the cubs of the previous leaders so that the females come back into heat and can produce their offspring. This behavior may seem cruel, but in nature, passing on genes is the ultimate goal. Every species has its survival strategy, and for lions, this is part of the cycle. However, it is not all fighting and hunting. Lions spend nearly 20 hours a day resting. Under the shade of acacia trees or lying on warm rocks, they conserve energy for the demanding moments ahead. This rest is not laziness, it is survival. Their bodies are designed for explosive power, not long chases. By resting during the hottest hours of the day, lions ensure they are ready for evening hunts, territorial patrols, and unexpected threats. The roar of a lion is one of the most iconic sounds in the animal kingdom. When a male lion roars, it is not only claiming territory but also communicating with pride members. A single roar can inform others of strength, location, and even emotional state. It discourages rivals from approaching and reassures the pride that their protector is close. Females also roar to call their cubs or warn other prides to stay away. Each roar carries meaning, contributing to the rich language of lion communication. Hyenas are often seen as the enemies of lions. These two species constantly compete for food and territory. Hyenas are intelligent and brave, and although they look smaller and weaker, they travel in large groups. A clan of hyenas can even push a lioness away from a kill. But the rivalry goes both ways. Lions steal hyena kills whenever they get the chance. Their interactions are unpredictable, tense, and sometimes deadly. This constant battle shapes both species, forcing them to adapt and improve their survival strategies. The lion's environment is full of challenges. Droughts reduce the availability of prey, and wildfires change the landscape. Human-wildlife conflict remains one of the biggest threats. As human settlements expand, lions lose their natural habitats. Some wander into villages searching for food, leading to conflict. Livestock owners, trying to protect their animals, sometimes retaliate. Conservationists are working to find solutions through protected areas, wildlife corridors, and community awareness programs. Every lion saved is a victory for the species and a step toward preserving the natural beauty of the African wilderness. But despite these challenges, lions continue to inspire awe. Their presence symbolizes courage, leadership, and unity. Ancient civilizations admired lions so deeply that they carved them into temples, statues, and royal emblems. Even today, the image of a lion represents strength and pride across cultures. But beyond symbolism, real lions remind us how delicate nature truly is. Without conservation, the roar that once dominated Africa could fade forever. As the sun sets, a pride of lions begins to stir. The cubs play around, the lionesses stretch and prepare for the night hunt, and the dominant male scans the horizon. The air cools, and soon the savannah will echo with roars again. This is the moment when lions truly come alive. Darkness gives them an advantage. Their eyes are adapted to low light, and their senses sharpen as nighttime creatures awaken around them. A silent movement through the tall grass marks the beginning of the hunt. Every step is calculated, every breath is measured. The rhythm of nature continues as predator and prey engage in the ancient dance of survival. The life of a lion is neither easy nor certain. Yet, despite hardships, lions remain resilient. They care for one another, defend their pride, and maintain the harmony of their ecosystem. Lions keep herbivore populations in check, preventing overgrazing and maintaining balance across the grasslands. Without lions, entire ecosystems would collapse. That is what makes them keystone species, animals so vital that their disappearance would cause major damage to the environment. As dawn breaks once again, the pride gathers under a tree. Their stomachs full, their bodies safe, they rest again in the golden calm of the savannah. The cubs curl beside their mothers, and the dominant male keeps watch from a distance. Life in the wild is unpredictable, but for this moment, peace surrounds them. And that brings us to the end of today's journey into the world of lions. From mighty roars to tender family moments, lions show us both the beauty and the struggle of the natural world. Every day they fight, hunt, care, protect, and survive, reminding us that nature is powerful, fragile, and endlessly fascinating. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of lions, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more wildlife adventures right here on Animal Forever US. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.